Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations be to the hopeful elect. Noise in his gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit. Going into that Maui experiment. I know I mentioned it yesterday. I didn't do too much research on it prior to it happening or after it happened. I didn't do too much research, but the spirit kind of led some things my way. I know a couple of brothers in the live stream was basically speaking on it about how it was a land grab. Watching Redacted, they even pretty much went into that as well, how it was a land grab. And also a brother sent a link about direct energy weapons being shot from planes, etc. And how the guy, I believe, Governor DeSantis of Florida, basically he's willing to use direct energy weapons towards like this Mexican governor or something like that over Mexico. Something I was kind of getting into, but not too deep. Long story short, basically they were sabotage, all right, because it says the Maui experiment, which I'm going to actually watch this video when I get some downtime. The Maui experiment, how they destroyed Lahaina to bring in a WEF smart city governance. Okay, now we've been speaking on the residuals of a smart city, okay, for years. I remember, and that's crazy. I still have the videos. I didn't upload them. Going back to 2017, 5-part series of the Internet of Things, going into these smart cities, these 15-minute smart cities on how governments are going to come in to change infrastructures to set up the cities to govern people, predicated on this MOTB technology. So meaning that the old world being thrown down to set up the new, okay, as the new world order, this global world order. Now, when you think about this, this is the year of the poly crisis, okay? And I did a little checking on the poly crisis, and it's pretty much all over Google. World Economic Forum went into it, the year of the poly crisis, and how would they know that? And they're telling you in a roundabout way, or just flat out telling you straightforward, look, we're responsible for what's happening. Because they know that the people are so stupid and so juiced up to not even give a shit to oppose them. They already know, like, look, man, we could just take your lunch money and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. It's like going up to a man and slapping him in front of his chick and he ain't gonna do nothing, man. That's bullshit. But hey, people, they got the people. You know, they all medicated. They all jacked up from the foods, the air, the water, to the point they're just burning down cities and they're getting ready to set up this new world order. Okay? It says how the Maui experiment, how they destroy Lahaina to bring in a WEF smart city governance. Okay? Because smart city, 15-minute cities, social credit systems, all these things are going to be set up to bring in an NWO. Same thing with that guy from not TikTok. What's his guy's name? Guy from, what's that money app? Not Zelle, but PayPal. Founder him, he got knocked off, last month sometime. Okay, when his whole Fed now went online in July. And also the guy from Cash App, he got knocked off. You know what I'm saying? And people that like the Bitcoin investors and so far, I believe one of the guys from Bitcoin, I believe they found him dead. Because they're getting ready to switch everything over. So they're coming at any and everybody that's opposing this new world order. So basically they're playing for the elites. Okay, they 2030 agenda, which has been accelerated to 2025. Lord's will that be the case, meaning that we have just a few short years before Yahweh Shai comes and get us the hell out of here. But they want everybody that opposes this new world order dead before they set it up. Okay, if you are a person that's against it, you speak out against it, and you're not bowing down to this system by accepting the mark, 9 times out of 10, they're going to make an attempt on you, some form of fashion, whether it be through sabotaging, poisoning, or just directly coming after your ass. But you better believe here in a short while, okay, and I'm saying in a short while, they're going to start making attempts on us, man, on the prophets. Okay, you're going to start seeing spies reveal themselves. You're going to start seeing falsified, incriminating evidence coming up against brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit, just crazy stops, people. You know, all types of stuff trying to link you to stuff that you have nothing to do with. Just here in a short while, they're getting ready to start to come at us. Okay, because they don't want this information carrying over to their new world order. Okay, so it says, and find out a lot of celebrities have houses out there that wasn't touched. So it says locals in the Maui were refusing to sell their lands to the elites. So basically, the elites wanted to buy them out. It says the part of the island mainly destroyed by the fires was prime area right next to lavish mega mansions. Now, a lot of those locals are forced to sell their land, and many tragically died in the flames. And hey, look, I believe it wasn't no survivors left. The people that wasn't told to evacuate, I believe those people died. The ones that was not told to evacuate. Now, I'm hearing accounts that people jumped in oceans and all this other stuff. Who knows if they survived? Possibly, I don't know. But you better believe that most people that got their lands destroyed, they died. Okay, it says Oprah Winfrey has a luxury mansion in Maui and it's completely fine. So allegedly, all these celebrities, they have these mansions, etc., that didn't get touched. Lady Gaga has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Bill Gates has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Morgan Freeman has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Will Smith has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Julia Roberts has a luxury mansion in Maui and it's completely fine. How did the fire know to avoid the most expensive mansions? Wake up. Which shows you right there that was done out of nefarious acts, man. Okay, that was done out of malice. That was intentional. Okay, that wasn't something that just happened by sheer nature. Okay, a fire decided to miss these mega $1 million mansions and then all of a sudden hit the people that opposed the NWO. No. Okay, though Yahweh Shai hand was in that, he was using the elites to do so. Okay, you're the poly crisis. So it says the World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report 2023 identifies the most severe perceived risks to economies and societies over the next 2 years. It says the report paints a stark picture of a world in potential poly crisis where a disparate crisis interact such that overall impact far exceeds the sum of each part. Okay, and you have it. We're in a poly crisis. Historian explains what that means. An example of a poly crisis, it says, on the ongoing fallout from the you-know-what scandemic, high levels of indebtedness coupled with rising interest rates, the war in Ukraine and its ongoing repercussions, including a food crisis and energy crisis, luckily, rising inflation and the cost of living crisis, capital outflows, the emerging. Okay. Just look here. What is a poly crisis? A global poly crisis occurs when multiple global systems become casually entangled in ways that significantly degrades humanity's prospects. These interactive crises produce harms greater than the sum of those the crisis would produce in isolation, were their host systems not so deeply interconnected. Okay? So that's the point of poly crisis. You see? Let me see something here. Let me find no brother, he sent me something too. Hard Not episodes fall out. Let me see something real quick. Give me a second, brothers. Give me 1 second. Baba Kusha. Let me go here. Bingo. Go here. Go. No. GMS, KC, Living Waters. Let's see what it says here. It's not this video. It's a video that a brother left a link on, and I want to find a video for it. Just give me a second. Here we go. Bam. It's on this one. Yep. Now, it says the Boeing, y'all, 1 airborne laser test bed, formerly airborne laser weapon systems, was a megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser, known as the coil, mounted with the modified military Boeing 747-400F. It was primarily designed as a missile defense system to destroy the tactical ballistic missiles while in boost phase. The aircraft was designated by the U.S. Department of Defense, but yet this fucking devil is using this on people, man. You see what I'm saying? And allegedly, they found planes like this flying over Canada causing those fires. Same thing going back to 2020 when those wildfires hit Cali. It looked like direct energy weapons, man. And you know that Air Force, their crafts can fly higher than commercial crafts, so they can literally touch the what you got, the mesosphere, the stratosphere, the ionosphere, and the atmosphere. I believe the lower the what is it called, lower Earth orbit. I think the mesosphere. Matter of fact, let me just look it up. Let me not even let me look this stuff up real quick. Layers of the universe. Let's see what's the highest. Because I believe they can reach the smaller one, the lowest one. Not layers of the universe, the atmosphere, Salakia. Layers of the atmosphere. Okay, you got the thermosphere, you got the mesosphere, the stratosphere, troposphere. Okay, we in humans live in a troposphere. Nearly all weather occurs in the lowest. Okay, they can fly, I think, slightly above that and like slightly beneath the stratosphere, which is like lower Earth orbit. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for them to look like they shooting shit from space. And then he has satellite weapons in outer space too. Okay, like that International Space Station. This man is a devil, man. Okay, but this is allegedly what's happened. And like I said, by this being a year of the poly crisis, it doesn't surprise me. But anyway, this is the book of Ezekiel 7, and I'm gonna start at verses 25. It says, "Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there should be none." Okay, because the scriptures say peace and safety. Sudden destruction come upon them like women in travail. Mischief should come upon mischief. Okay, mischief meaning event after event, judgment after judgment. This is a poly crisis. Okay, rumor should be upon rumor. Then they should seek a vision of the prophet, but the law should perish from the priests and the counsel from the ancients. Man, okay, meaning that hey, sooner than later, this truth and the men of the Lord would not be out there speaking the words of the Heavenly Father. Okay, because the Lord is going to take us off the streets. Therefore, we're not going to be out there warning people of what you're seeing happening around you too much longer. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, hey, he's warned you long enough. He's warning the people, and yet people are not taking heed to the message. All right, this is the book of Psalms. Psalms 58. I'm gonna start at 2. It says, "Yea, in the heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth," man. Okay. Literally, this man has covered fields. He started wars. Okay. He's raised taxes. He started proxy wars. He's dethroned regimes. The scriptures say they don't sleep well unless they cause some to fall. You know what I'm saying? So overall, when Esau does wickedness, that's his alma mater, so to speak. That's how he gets off, by doing wickedness. If he was to bring the world back to a peaceable habitat, he would literally off himself, because he's a being or a spirit that thrives in chaos. Like in the Mortal Kombat universe, you have what they call the chaos realm, which basically it is exactly what it sounds like, the chaos realm. That's what we're in. We're in the fucking chaos realm under Esau, man. It's nothing but chaos, treason, wickedness, evil, and the list goes on. It says, "The wicked go astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." Okay, because let him tell her, "Oh, this was a gust wind from the Pacific, and it's a dry climate. Hawaii, we overdue for wildfire." Motherfucker, you started that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You started it, fam. Don't try to blame it on nature. Though the Most High does do things like that in natural perspective, but we know that you was behind this too, man. Okay, why? Because you a devil, man. All right. This is the book of Psalms 52 and 2. It says, "Thy tongue devises mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully," man. Because the news, they're going to spin a narrative. So, well, we don't know how it started, but yet you got something above your head that's igniting your goddamn land, all because you didn't want to sell it to the elites. And the crazy part about it is, he probably offered them some bullshit. Here, you got a multi-million-dollar house. He said, "Well, look, we'll give you $250,000 in stocks and bonds if you let us get this land." Nah, man. Land is you can't put a price on land for real. Unless you're coming with some real generational wealth, some gold, some silver, something that I can double my profits off my land. You can't come with none less than that. You know what I'm saying? If I got a 1,000 acres, you can't come with nothing less than that, man. You got to sell me something that I can make 2 or 3 times the much off 1,000 acres before I even consider selling to you. So he was like, you know what? Well, fine then. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna steal it. That's what Esau do. He just gonna steal it, man. Because that's the type of devil he is. But we understand that the Most High made the wicked for this time, man. Okay, what is that? Psalms 18. Psalms 18, and I'm gonna start at verses. No, it's Psalm 17, Salakia. Psalm 17, and I'm gonna start at verses. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to start. Whole chapter is good. Yep, Psalms 17, and I'm going to start at verses 8. It says, keep me as the apple of thy eyes, or keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings from the wicked that oppress me. And Esau is very oppressive. I mean, to the point you're starting. I mean, you set a whole city on fire to be justified on setting up some wickedness, man. From my deadly enemies, call them deadly, who can pass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat, which is the substance of this earth, man, okay? With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps, and they have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Yeah, satellites, space weapons, like the scriptures tell you in Obadiah. It says when they should make their nest among the stars, he's thee, I should bring thee down. Yeah, that's E, man. He literally went up into the heavens, man. Okay? And it says here that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in a secret place. But arise, O Yahweh, and disappoint him. Cast him down and deliver my sword from the wicked. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay? He's the sword of the most. He's specifically purposed to do wickedness on the left-hand side. The Lord created Esau for that particular purpose only. All right? He was not created to be righteous. He was not created to be fair. He was not created to love you or anything like that. His nature is total destruction. Okay? He's a perfect agent of chaos. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from the men of the world which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes, man. Okay? And expect things to get a lot more grittier in the coming days, coming weeks, coming months, especially when the seasons change, because now time is running out. 2024 is literally, September, October, November, December, literally 4.5 months away. And you think he's not going to come with some shit? 2024, we're going to see some shit, man. Okay? We may see completely EMP strike this whole country, and they may shut down the grid. Who knows how they're going to do a win? You know what I'm saying? But I'm guarantee you, we getting ready to see an economic collapse on a scale that nobody's ever. This is going to make 1929 look like child's play, what they getting ready to do. It's part of the poly crisis, man. You shut down the grids, the infrastructure, to set up your 15-minute smart cities. That's all you need to do. That's why a lot of these particular cities are being built up with that 5G, 6G technology, man, capable of withstanding blackouts. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, once they shut down the old infrastructure, they just going to build up new shit. This is why they putting all these pipes. You notice they doing a lot of constructions on roads, man. Like in Kansas City, like every other road you go down, they're installing pipes, especially in these more prominent areas, man. Like the plaza, they're redoing a whole piping infrastructure down there. Why? Because they're upgrading everything. Same thing with the highways, man. They're upgrading things, you know. Micah 2 verses 2. Matter of fact, 1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity, that work evil upon their beds, and when the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. Right. Iniquity is sin on top of sin. It says they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. Then they just take away a population of 13,000 people. Okay, and Maui was a beautiful place, man. If you lived out there, man, you was living. You was a good case, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always wanted to visit Hawaii. Straight up. But it says, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. And that's what they did. They oppressed the people because they didn't want to sell. And these were probably Edomites, man. Samoans, you know, which are Japhetic peoples. all walks of life that lived out there. The Pacific Islanders and so forth, which are Japhites, that made good money in corporations, and now they have nothing to go back to. And a lot of them died. Oh, why? Because this devil, he's a demon. He's a devil. He can't get enough. Scriptures say his desire should be his death and hell. That's what he displayed, destruction. All right. Last precept, and I'm going to end it, Revelation 6, and I'm going to start at verses 4. And it says here, and when I went out, another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And I was given to him a great sword. It says a great sword, man. All right. So anyway, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakwadash. And with that, Shalom and above all, Shalom.